Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Football Manager Save here on the ChesnoidPlays channel. You see the state of play on your screen right now. We are third in the League One table after a third of the season. No, a quarter of the season. So we've got some games coming up against some sides that are kind of bottom half or mid-table-ish. So trying to put together a run of form to keep ourselves in the playoff picture. We've got a couple of people we're potentially keen on signing in January on a free if we're able to move people out in January to make room in the squad. But as things stand, everybody is fit and ready and raring to go. Ralston is on his way back, but he's not super fit yet, so we might actually give him some game time off the bench if the opportunity opens up. But for now, that 11 has been playing very well recently, so we will continue with that 11. Do drop the video a like if you're enjoying, of course. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any more. And Carlisle have Timmy Abrahams up top alongside Oliver Sharkett. So they might actually be playing 4-4-2 here. I'm not too sure. We'll tell them to just chill, go out and play the usual game, and hopefully we'll be fine. But yeah, drop the video a like, subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Twitch. You can come and join these streams live and see all the behind-the-scenes stuff that you don't get to see here on the YouTube channel. And hopefully we can have a good performance and a good episode. I think Tracy has Sam Smith making a run, actually, and he will find him. And he's shaken off the one defender. That's our Sam Smith. That's our goal machine. Cambridge 1, Carlisle 0 in the 14th minute. Blake Tracy doing the business at left back again. Simons! A goal from a corner, a rare goal from a corner. Xavier Simons with another goal for the club. They just told me to, or recommended, my assistant manager just recommended that I actually take him off. Not if he's going to be doing that. He can stay exactly where he is, thank you very much. Yeah. One card away from suspension, take him off. Nope. Carlisle being quite patient in possession, and then Ward just deciding to go for it himself. Sarkic is in. 7th goal of the season. Carlisle back into it. Let's just start to waste a bit of time, shall we? 60 seconds to hold on. It's been relatively comfortable, and I'm quite happy with that win. Nice victory. Well done, boys. A lot of good performances, a lot of high match ratings there again. This Cambridge side are clicking and performing. Just need to keep it up. That's us up into second, although again, Crewe and Derby with games in hand. We like those signings or sales we made have helped the financial situation for the time being, but we are still spending more money than we're earning. It's just put off any potential issues. You will notice from the Club Info general page, we are still currently in the process of a board takeover. So we shall wait. Oh, hello. So we shall wait and see what happens with regards to that. Dan Lardy's just got Player of the Month, or Young Player of the Month, in League One, and our very own James Claridge, well, not our very own. So our loanee out, Dan Lardy, wins it, and our loanee in, James Claridge, comes third. Hull have offered me a job interview. They're 22nd in the Championship, not having a very good season. They've been yo-yoing a little bit in this save, or just in general. One promotion last year, of course. Championship in real life, season 1. Mid-table, then relegated, then promoted back again last year. And now it looks like they might be getting relegated again. I am going to decline, though. This is a Cambridge United save, not a journeyman. Thanks for the follow, Red Rook. Welcome to the channel, mate. Burton Albion starting on has former Hull man, James Scott, up top. Jack Wadham, the centre-back / CDM / centre-mid that we've occasionally shown some interest in. Scott Wharton is a decent centre-back, as is Deji Oshilaja as well. What formation they're playing there, to be honest. If it says in the process of a board taker, it doesn't definitely mean you're getting taken over, Redrick. No. We have previously been in the situation where we have been in the process of a board takeover and it hasn't gone through in this save just a few months ago. We got an email saying that the chairman wanted to step aside, and then we were in rumours of a board takeover, then in the process of a board takeover, and it fell apart. Now we're in the same situation as we were before, but as of yet, no actual takeover or falling through of the second attempt to sell the club from Paul Barry. We came very close to a goal there with Xavier Simons, but unfortunately his free kick came back off the bar. But we've certainly started the half well, so I will encourage the boys. They have had a decent amount of chances in this game. Smith is in behind Ralston here. And they've outplayed him with the 1-2. Stood up to the back post again. I don't like this. And that's why. Offside! Offside! Line those flags up. James Scott will not add a 1-0 scoreline. Come on! Score a goal! Do a football! Do a football! I didn't want to shout praise there, actually. What I wanted to do was demand more. I clicked on the wrong bloody one. Do a football! Channel your inner Lelujo and do a football. I don't think it's going to happen, is it? With 90 seconds to go. 0-0 draw at home against Burton. I'll keep morale up, because we don't want to lose the momentum that we're building and the good spirit in the dressing room. But that's 2 points dropped. And with Lincoln away in 3 days' time, it's not great. Ryan Giles is left on for an unsuccessful trial. No, I absolutely want to bring Ryan Giles in, and will look to do so in January once I've moved some others on. Stoke off a job interview. Now Stoke have offered me a job. They're now 22nd in the Championship. What happened to Hull? Oh, they're up to 21st. So we've had 2 job offers in the space of a couple of weeks. One from Hull, one from Stoke. Now, if this were a journeyman, again, I would consider. But 'tis not. So, soz. Sorry, not sorry, Stoke. I am staying put. Lincoln City then, away from home. They're 11th. And they've got Linford Saki on loan, who we had last season and was decent enough for us. The fans turn up through thick and thin. Let's do it for them again here, away from home if we can. After the 0-0 draw against Burton, despite some good, promising attacking play, I kind of want to make sure that we get a victory here. They're only 5 points behind us, Lincoln, so they're very much dangerous and capable of doing something against us here. On the half-hour mark-ish, Elliot Watt with another delivery. Still poor. Johnson to Simons. Oh, Worldy! Oh, Worldy! You asking chat if Simons has bagged any more free kicks? Well, that was a free kick-esque shot from open play. Xavier with a thunderbolt. Cambridge 1, Lincoln 0. Wow. Edge of the box. Take a touch. Turn. Bang. Pick that out, Mr. Bishop. Up the Yellers. 1-0. Yeah. So beat the defender to it. A second goal just on the brink of half-time here would be perfection for us. Orlando with a through ball, maybe. Mikey Johnson's in. Yes! There's the second goal for the perfect timing for the 2-0s of the Yellers. Yeah. I think he did, James, yeah. Lovely movement, to be fair. That's where the inverted winger comes in handy. He's just tucked right inside there, and he's got the finishing stats to bury it, certainly. Yes! Let's get fucking promotion this year, please, boys. It's going to be a 2-0 win here against Lincoln to send us back into the top 2. Good win and performance. Congratulations, gentlemen. You are really putting together a run of form now that has us certainly considered strong contenders for a playoff spot at least. Unfortunately, again, the chairman has sensationally quashed reports of a potential takeover from within the existing structure. For the second time, he said he's going to look to step aside, and for the second time, it hasn't brought into effect any sort of takeover, unfortunately. Sutton away in the FA Cup first round, a competition, obviously, we would like to go as far in as possible. We're not that bothered about the cup game coming up against Aston Villa's under-23s. Papa John's isn't really a trophy that we're that fussed about. We would like to concentrate on the league, but purely for financial reasons, as ever, this has to be a competition we have to take seriously. I really want to go as far as possible in the FA Cup to earn as much money as possible, because that takeover just doesn't look like it's going to happen, does it? So we have rotated slightly for this, but this side that we're putting out abso-damn-lutely should be strong enough to deal with Sutton. and get us the victory without any shadow of doubt. This should be a relatively comfortable victory. Lovely ball to Mikey Johnston. Pull it back. Nibs. Slammed home. 6th goal of the season for Harvey after 90 seconds. Used 1-0 up. We are 17th, but still 12 points from the drop. Wimbledon lost again, and they're in the relegation zone now. Corner for the Yellers. Goal for the Yellers. Harvey Nibs with another. 2-0 Cambridge. I don't want to jinx anything, but this doesn't fucking slip now. A 2-0 win away from home in the FA Cup. Confident performance. I think everybody with a 7-point something. Everybody with a green number next to their match rating. The most well-rounded performance we've had. Cambridge hammer Sutton. Brighton job. Linked with our first link with a Premier League job. What was your reaction to being linked with such a high-profile job at Brighton? Flattered, but we stay at Cambridge. We want to get Cambridge to where Brighton are. I'd be delighted to be bottom of the Premier League right now with the situation we're in at the moment. Aston Villa under 23. So it's Stephen Bender in goal. Douglas Luiz plays. Yeah, because he's part of their under 23 squad, isn't he? Cheers then. Southend 2-0 up in their game against Exeter. So it looks like they're going to, as things stand anyway, they're going to come through with us to the next round of the Papa Johns. There's not really that much money to be made from a run in this competition, so I really don't mind going out. But provided we can keep our unbeaten run going, maybe go out on pens. Oh, never mind going out. How about going through? Mikey Johnston slams that home. We are still yet to lose in the Papa John's Trophy in 90 minutes for like 2.5 seasons. We've only gone out of this competition on penalties. Johnston. That's a lovely ball. Harvey Nibs, we signed. Oh! Ha ha! That's naughty. And of course, Harvey Nibs is a player that we signed from Aston Villa in real life. Harvey Nibs signed from Aston Villa's youth team to Cambridge United. And now he's come full circle because he scored against them. We could get it through to Nibs again. He's in. Half on his right. Buried. 9th goal of the season for Harvey Nibs. Considering he's not playing in our one-striker formation, he still managed to pop up with a few goals this year, hasn't he? Whenever called upon, he's doing the business. Oh, now Harvey's in. There's his hat-trick. 3 of the best. He's made them pay. Harvey Nibs scores a 4th. A 4-0 win. 3 straight dubs to get us through in the Papa John's Trophy. Top of the table with a +10 goal difference. That will dink-dang do. A 4-0, a 4-0 and a 3-1. Although, to be fair, we did go 1-0 down against Southend and all 3 of our goals came in like the last 10 minutes. No, you'll be okay to just have a little rest. 10 grand to boost the coffers a little bit. Bristol Rovers lost. Nibs with a hat-trick. I mean, I can't praise him enough for that, can I? Aberdeen boss Stuart Kesselwell is looking at Henry Adekoya. You are welcome to bid for Henry Adekoya, but I can't guarantee you'll get him because at the minute, nobody's really shown any sort of inclination to offer me what I feel he's worth. There you go. Unbeatable Cambridge. Set new record. Cambridge is 18 games unbeaten since Tuesday, 4th October 2022 is a Papa John's Trophy record. Of course, we've never won the Papa John's Trophy. We've just only ever gone out on penalties after drawing after 90 minutes. So technically, we are unbeaten in 2.5 years. 3 years. We haven't lost in that cup in 3 years and a month. Wickham away. Not a fixture I ever enjoy. Christy Pym in goal for them. Jordan Mabita is in there. Jacob Maddox. Jerome Sinclair. Liam Walsh. Alfie Kilgore. It's a decent team. It's a really decent team. Picked up a couple of yellow cards early doors, haven't they, Wickham? Oh, it's a lovely ball. That's going to be 1-0, surely. Yep. Nick Richards' 3rd goal of the season. Wickham take a 1-0 lead. I've a horrible feeling we are going to miss Amalco while he's out on loan. Not out on loan, whilst he's out on international duty. Oh, man. Nick Richards with a second. They've been second best, Wickham, for the majority of the game. That one was certainly much better from them with regards to the build-up to the goal. Just a lovely first touch to get him away from Blake Tracy. But frustrating, really frustrating. Never mind. We had to lose at some point. It's come there. Disappointed we didn't win because we did create a lot of chances. We were the better side for the majority of that game. Their goalkeeper had a very good one. And unfortunately, I mean, they're only 4 points behind us now with Wickham with that win. Not very good. But the opportunity to bounce back away from home against Barnsley in a few days' time. And hopefully we will. Barnsley away then to try and get back to winning ways if at all possible. Shamal George in goal for them. A man that I would like to sign given the opportunity. Joseph Hungbo up top for them. Ben Wiles in the midfield is very good, as is Regan Slater and Dominic Gate. Barnsley a side that certainly should be doing better than they are this season. And we should arguably be doing worse than we are. So, on the back of that defeat, it's all about how you respond in your next game. Let's see a response, please, lads, if you don't mind. I would absolutely love a proper response here today, if we can get one. Charlie Holmes through to Rolando Aarons. Oh, off the bar inside 2 minutes. That would have been the best response. Gives it away, but Okadina's there. Did say we were going to perhaps phase Okadina in as our backup right back. Oh, lovely ball. Rate that. Rate that. Mendes Gomez with the goal, but it was all about the assists. Let's go. And praise. Away well by Elliot Watt, but we're going to have to keep it up. Going to have to keep it up. No! Dominic Freezer! With his first goal of the season, insert your FM memes. Oh, isn't it always the way? Classic FM. First goal of the season in the 92nd minute. Last kick of the game. I'll say you're unlucky tonight. Everyone's angry, unsurprisingly so. Wimbledon have Ethan Ross in goal, Matt Godden up top. Ryan Broom's decent. An ageing Benik Afobe who could certainly do some damage. Jordan Willis there too. This is a match we should be winning. I've actually put a little bit of pressure on them for the first time in a little while. We'll see how they deal with that pressure. Wimbledon only 5 points behind us. Oh, that last second equaliser for Barnsley and any such goals like it this season could be the difference, or will be the difference, between us going up or not. That's a decent delivery. He's on his own. That's terrible marking. That's unbelievably poor defensive work. There was two, I swear there was two defenders in the middle marking nobody, or the two defenders were marking each other here. They both run over towards that and leave 3 men in the middle on their own. There was no way Wimbledon didn't score there. We're in that painful spot where we know we can be good enough, but we can't guarantee that we're going to turn up every week. And it's 2-0 Wimbledon now. Right. This is the wobble that I was worried about. This is the wobble that I was worried about. Whether we'll, again, missing headers, defensive mistakes in the middle. This is what I was worried about when we were on our good run. And we said this game against Wimbledon, the game against Fleetwood, the game against Blackpool, the game against Coventry, they're all going to decide whether we are or are not good enough to go up. And on this evidence, the answer is no. It appears that we aren't the finished article yet. We thought we might be when we were on really good form. I genuinely thought we might be there. But there's still the odd wobble in us, evidently. Lando Aarons back to Charlie Holmes. Good finish. Game on again. Encourage. We've been attacking since their second goal. let them get a 2-goal lead again. Holmes could send through Mikey Johnston, which is exactly what he's done. Harvey is arriving in the middle. And there he is. Ruud van Nistelrooy. 2-2. Welshie Dart, thank you for the follow. That goal is dedicated to you. Up the Yellers. Showing some character. Good. Brilliant header. Brilliant header. Quickly, Elliot Watt's got some space. There we go. Rolando Aarons. Make me run, Harvey. Oh, how many times can you hit the woodwork in one bloody game? That's the 3rd time we've hit the postal bar in this game. 3rd time. There's a gap opening up between those automatic promotion spots and the middle playoff positions. A gap that might not be recoverable by the end of the season. Johnson played in on the far side by Rolando Aarons, and Holmes' header goes wide. 2-0 Derby now against Burton as well. And there's just seconds to go, so we're just waiting for the final whistle to sound by the looks of things. Annoyingly. Just waiting for the final whistle to go. It's going to be a good recovery. I have to be happy with the recovery. I'm proud of the recovery. Really pleased that they were able to actually dig in and get a better second half performance. And if we didn't hit the woodwork so many times and the ball actually went in for us, we had a little bit more luck in front of goal, then that would have been a win. I can't be too disheartened with that. Frustrated at the lack of defensive ability and disappointing mistakes, but overall the performance was there. Fleetwood away. They got Dapo Afolayan in their front line. Ben Purrington, Jay Matette, Luke McCormick. Good team for them. I mean, we have got a good team on paper as well. We have got a good team too. But you can see the nature of the league table now. The two-goal comeback against Wimbledon gives me faith. Because I was wavering a little bit. I'm very much reactionary with what happens with my team. Like, you have a Fulham career and your team will straight up play terrible. You don't understand the tactics on this game. The best thing to do is, in that instance, would be to play players in their favoured position with their favoured play style. Like, get as many stars as you can from any given position and player. Then when it comes to other tactics, it depends on the quality of player and where the players you've got excel. So if you've got a lot of players that have good passing, maybe try a possession-based style of play. If you've got players with good pace but not such great technicals, then maybe a counter-attacking style of play. That's a lovely ball. That's a brilliant goal. Fuck! To try and learn the game like that, I'd always advise playing, like, to try and learn how the tactics work. I advise either playing with the team that you support, so you know how that they are going to line up or who plays best where, or play with a massive side that you have good knowledge of, like a Liverpool or a Real Madrid or a Juventus or something, so that you, again, know who's going to play well where and are going to be relatively successful. That way it's easier to tweak and understand how the game mechanics work. We've got a good opportunity here, though, from the spot. Rolando Aarons taken down. Harvey Nibbs will take the penalty and bury it. We are back level against Fleetwood Town away from home. 12th goal of the season for Harvey. Get involved. Need a new English save for Raging Dan. Any recommendations? Chat? Recommendations for Dan? Have you got a level that you'd like to play at, Dan? Or a division that you'd like to be at? Help us narrow it down a little bit. I'll have a look, AJ. Avoiding defeat against Wimbledon. Avoiding defeat against Fleetwood. If we can do the same against Coventry, I can't be too frustrated. Like, we could easily have lost all 3 of these games so far. And Dimmy wants to leave the club to get for a new challenge. I am absolutely understanding of that. I'll sell you as soon as possible if you want, pal. Aaron's is out for 3 to 4 weeks. 2 to 4 weeks, sorry. Johnson just for a couple of days. That's good. It's just an impact injury. Damn it. Dimi Mitov hands in a transfer request. Dimi's on his way out. That's fine. We can deal with that. We can deal with that. Right, Coventry at home in 3 days' time. Still tough, isn't it? Still tough. Right, I think that will draw us to a close for tonight's stream. I need to go off and get this edited, I'm afraid. So for the YouTube video, make sure you drop the video a like, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on more. We're still challenging at the top end of the table. We've had a little bit of a wobble. No win in 4 now, albeit against sides that are, well, we should have beaten Barnsley, but Wimbledon and Fleetwood up challenging. Wickham was just one of them, wasn't it? And they're 10th in the table now, not too far behind. They're only 4 points behind us at the time, weren't they? Rochdale at bottom. Get me to that result. Get me to that game to try and get a good result. Then we've got Forest Green, then we've got Crewe, and then Coventry again. And then hopefully a run of games where we might be able to pick up some better results through January into February. And if we can hit form towards the end of the season, then maybe promotion is an opportunity. Right, drop the video a like, subscribe if you haven't, follow me on Twitch, and I'll see YouTube people next time.